Hi there, hello, I am back. As you read the title, this video is going to be about recommended art channels. They are channels that I recommend very much. They helped me with my work, and on screen you'll see me working on a page of my own series, Breakout. It is not released as of the recording, but it should be out soon, hopefully. So let's jump right into it. So these are not in any particular order. They're just all people that I found very, very helpful. Number 1, DrawLikeASir. This is the person to go to if you want to learn basics in drawing, not specific to manga. He does have manga tutorials, but ultimately he focuses on the basics of drawing. Things like anatomy, posing, things like that. He's really good to start off with. His videos are generally 5 to 20 minutes, depending on the topic. Usually they are well paced and he doesn't take up too much time. He uses very heavy editing, which actually helps you learn a lot easier. It's not very distracting. He will show you through animations in his videos what he's talking about. Alright, the next one is Markk. Now he isn't really one to put out tutorials. He does have some tutorials, but those aren't his main focus. His main focus is similar to this channel, working on motivation and just general help, not necessarily focused on tutorials per se. His videos are generally lightly edited, because his main thing is talking. Similar to what I have here. Similar to how I'm doing it. In fact, how I'm doing it is based off of how he's doing it. There's a video of me drawing in the background, and I basically talk. Markk is definitely the person to go to if you're in need of motivation or help overcoming a certain mindset. He has videos for basically everything we have to deal with, like toxic perfectionism in art, or just becoming more productive, and it's very helpful and its humor makes it that much better. His videos are generally 5 to 10 minutes long, and they basically stay within that region. Sometimes he talks a lot, sometimes he doesn't, but it's never so long that you have to give up an hour of your day to listen to him. My Mangaka LIFE is the next one we're going to be talking about. She is definitely a good one to watch if you are wondering about, or you have questions rather, about the publishing industry and making manga in a Western setting, for example. Her videos aren't too heavily edited. Her videos are generally about, I think it's about 10 to 15 minutes, so again, it's not actually that long. Especially if you're watching it because you have a passion for manga or the publishing industry. She is not the best person to go to for tutorials, not because she can't teach, but because she doesn't have many. She does have a few on Copic markers and also dip pens, which do come in useful, but for the most part, her main focus is the industry and publishing and all that. Here's one of my absolute favorites, Whyt Manga. So this is an actual manga artist. He has co-founded the Saturday AM magazine, I believe, which is basically a Shonen Jump type magazine in the US. And it does seem to be going worldwide. Now, with Whyt Manga, he has a variety of videos, but they're all mainly focused on manga. Basically, strictly manga. He will discuss some topics, and he does have some tutorials. There are other videos where he talks about his series, Apple Black. So if you guys have read the series, you like the series, then he is the one who created it, and I'm sure you will find him very fun to watch. Okay, I know that sounded sarcastic, but that was not sarcasm, I actually mean it. His videos range from about 4 minutes to 20 minutes, depending on the video or the topic. I will say he does tend to go off on tangents, and what I mean by that is he doesn't always stay focused on the video's topic. He does tend to go to different topics, he will talk about different things, but he will always come back to the same concept or theme of the video, if you will. His videos generally aren't very heavily edited, which some of you might find as a relief, others may find that frustrating, but he is very entertaining, I'll give him that. Absolutely, I love the guy. One thing I can definitely say is if you are seeking to publish your own story, your own book, he is definitely someone you want to watch. He will give you motivation where you thought you would have none, considering he is an accomplished manga artist based in the US. Now, don't be demotivated. Eventually, this will be a worldwide thing, I'm sure of it. I hope. Last but absolutely not least is the granddaddy of YouTube art channels and tutorials. This is none other than MarkCrilley. Now, most people do know MarkCrilley, but for those of you who don't know, he is a well-accomplished graphic novelist. His art skills are incredible, and basically every art YouTuber on YouTube looks up to him because he's just got it all, everything we feel we want. He has a variety of videos, some of them are manga tutorials, but he also does other things such as realism challenges or how to draw realistic images and things like that. His videos are hardly edited whatsoever, but he does have a fairly long runtime in terms of his video's length. They are usually about 15 to 20 minutes long, which can be a bit long, depending on who you are and how much patience you have when watching an art tutorial or video. But I cannot recommend him enough if you're looking to get into the publishing industry when you're a writer or an author, be it a novel or a graphic novel. He has many videos where he talks about things you should do in a story, things you shouldn't, things you should keep in mind, things an editor might want you to change. All of them are very useful items of information. They're basically invaluable if you want to be an author. And an honorable mention is also someone that most of you should know. It's Jazza. Jazza, Josiah, whatever you want to call it. He has a very carefree feel about his videos, and if you're just interested in watching art in general, he's the guy to watch. He tries all sorts of different art forms and overall is very entertaining. And there you have it, my quick list of the recommended art channels that I've watched that have helped me, and I do strongly suggest watching them. Especially if you want to learn to draw. They are excellent to learn to draw from, or to just simply receive some form of motivation when you're lacking. So check them out, and I will end this video here, because I've been talking too long, and I am talking to a computer screen and it's still not settled with me. I really don't like this. It's very awkward to start. Anyway, bye-bye!